Sagittarius. No. No, you're not dreaming. We're at 9. We're at 9, and I am just as red as you think. And then I look right now. Sagittarius. I'm hearing from number. We've made it. Well, on one hand, we've made it. On the other hand, we're at it again. I'm hearing that as well. And let me just situate this right as we get into it here for you. I literally was like on a run for about 25 minutes in the sweltering heat, and I was meditating your energy while I was on that run. So believe it or not, and I was like, okay, well, I was figuring like 8.5 or like, do we just hit like 9? Like, should we just go like all the way this time? Should we just do it like all at once as well, or like get it all done? And Sagittarius, let's make sure that we have battery at least. Okay, and I'm really red right now. Holy moly. Let me just plug you in. Even though we got 100, let's just... Yeah, we're really taking it all the way like that. Like that, Sagittarius. For a number of you, you're bringing some kind of cycle, like full circle. And I was meditating on your energy, and I was getting that there was something that... I don't know, I'm seeing you like, even like thinking you're like looking at someone. It's funny. Ace of Wands on the desk. Here, let me just get some water though real quick as well. Oh my. Some cold water, shall we? Some cold water. Some lemon juice maybe as well. And what I actually really want right now is MSM. MSM is great. I'm going to just add it to this drink right here real quick. And just feel intuitively guided to do that right now. So MSM actually helps flush the cells in your body. They help sort of detoxify the cells of the body. So it's funny because we are in a state, we're in heat, Sagittarius. We're transforming, we're transmuting, baby. So there is something that I'm hearing you're also releasing, and it's important if you are actually detoxifying physically in some kind of way to help the body, assist the body in that process. Let me just, again, get this real quick, and MSM, yet again, I'm just adding this to my water. It can help with detoxifying the cells. So I just went on a real, think about it. Just ran so fast. My body is, in a certain way, in a state of regeneration. So, and we can call that healing, right? So, helping, right, with hydration as well, very important. Now, I don't know what that may be alluding to for a number of you, but it's funny because water actually holds memory as well. Maybe something related, but okay, we've got a free velvet chair here. I'm not sitting on that. I'm not going to sit on a velvet chair right now. I am like literally sweating. So let's just do the reading standing here for now, some chairs until we cool it down. So yeah, I was on a run and I was getting this feeling for you, Sag, that there is something that I'm hearing you've actually really, I'm hearing you've looked at. I'm hearing a few times and actually quite closely. It's possibly something that you've been considering. I'm hearing really interested in. It's funny because I ran over to that little spot that we were recording from during 7.5 yesterday, and I went back and I was like thinking like, should we do that again? Should we visit that place again? I'm hearing in this way like, is it worth it to give it another look? I'm hearing that as well, and maybe even considering like, even maybe the odds or the chances, like, will it happen again? I'm hearing that as well. And so, it says we're still on the run. Well, we are. We're still running. Sagittarius is what I'm feeling since your first reading, to be quite honest, June, part 1. Look at the screenshot of that video. I'm like, June 2020. Lo and behold, did I know. Now I say why we zipped through those earth signs. Seriously, give it up to Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn that gave way for, I'm hearing the conversation for you Sagittarius at the end of that night. I don't know what, but we went through all the signs for June, and like, never before have I ever done a reading that was so like cut and dry textbook style for Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. I was like, I feel kind of bad. But we're just talking about like earth stuff as well. I don't know what that's like. So maybe something even you feel like something gave way to a certain cycle process that you're carrying out. Let me just get a napkin or something. My goodness, dripping. We're dripping, Sagittarius. In June. Oh my. June 8th. We're at 8? Or are we at 9? Did we jump to 9? I don't even know where we're at right now. One second. Let me see. Now, alright, in addition to Sagittarius, I was meditating your energy and I was getting this feeling that there's even something that I'm hearing you carried out maybe even in like a certain stage, like part 1. And then it's like, and then it was like you left that space maybe, and so maybe it was something like a trial, and absolutely, I want to take my watch off. I was want to like, it was something that maybe, yes, like you actually, it was something possibly that you tested out, and you're like, okay, well, I don't want to definitely commit to it. I'm looking down at these little tables here. There's like a family of 3 or 3 people there together, and sitting at the table, and it looks like they have candles lined up on the table, like, very interesting. They don't have candles. It's like the shine of someone's phone. I think it looks kind of like a glimmer of light. Now, whatever it is, Sagittarius, I'm seeing someone has like a soda pop thing. It's like a tall green bottle. I don't know, it could be there's a water bottle. It's called Fountain Valley, and it looks just like that. Thinking of that right here. It looks like somebody else has a Sprite. Now, this came through in your last few readings, but Fountain Valley came through in the Pisces Megalithic 2018 reading. Okay. Now, we got a lot of books in the room, Sagittarius, that we are breaking out and looking into now. I'm hearing we're breaking them open. We're really possibly reviewing some kind of content. Now, what I'm getting as well, Sagittarius, is there's something that you tested out, and you're like, well, I don't know if I really want to. I'm hearing carry this out again. I'm hearing that as well. Like maybe something was just, I was getting this feeling like it's exhausting. It's overwhelming. And last night, we had to like stop part 8. What was that we were at last night? We were at 8, yeah? Oh, we're at 9 now, yeah. Last night we were at 8. Okay, so we skipped 8.5. We took a break. I'm hearing like there was something that maybe it was a trial. You tried it out. I'm hearing that as well. And then you wanted to like I'm hearing transition. I'm hearing maybe in another industry. I'm hearing field. I don't know what that's into. Okay, well, what? A few factors there. I don't know. Before we get into that, but for a number of you, I'd say boxes, people boxing things up, packaging things. Now, the feeling is that I'm hearing you've almost been. I'm hearing considering. I'm hearing something even in stages. You're like, okay, well, should we? I'm hearing review that part as well of the story. Interesting. So. Listen, Sag, for a number of you, maybe there was some kind of experience that was really, really like, oh my, this is intense. And the feeling was like, I don't know if I want to like also keep reviewing that. Okay, interesting. So I don't know what that's alluding to. Maybe it's like, maybe someone's moving and they're like, do we want to move everything in one day? I'm seeing a red Mustang here, take it as you will. I'm hearing Waco. This has been coming through as well, I think. This is a city name of a city. Anyhow, now, there is something for a number of, this could be over a series of lifetimes. I'm hearing that as well. We are in a heavy retrograde season. Okay, I want to, like, sit down so I'm not like, hello, Sagittarius, but in the reading, but, the velvet, it feels so hot right now, even just looking at it. So, let's see, maybe I'll get that little free chair. Give me just a second. Give me just a second. Ooh, Sagittarius, we're coming over. Alright, I'm thinking like your friend is like, Sag, hey, I'm here. You're like, we just finished our sleepover. 4 a.m. Sarah, what's up? I'm here. Come on, aren't you happy to see me? I love you. I'm hearing that song by One Direction. You and like them. No. This was from last night. Let's set that down. Let's get some rose water spritz. Oh my. Yo, listen, Sag, you. I'm hearing all my life. I've been waiting for someone like you. Like, this is something you possibly have been waiting for. You're like, this is my dream. No way. Like, no way is it that I'm not also appreciating. I'm hearing the extent of this experience, but it is demanding. I'm hearing physically, it's challenging. It's I almost like felt like I was gonna drink this for a second. Rose with Cobalt. Okay. So I don't know where you're at, I don't know what you're doing, but at least you have something here that I'm hearing calms your senses. I'm hearing your spirit. Spiritually, I'm hearing as well. All right, it could be a spirit guide as well. No, it could be something related to flowers. Now, hello everyone. Okay. Hello everyone. No, yeah. This is something that you feel, it's like this. I don't want to call it crazy, but as intense as this experience is, okay. I realize that I am but a child and that I am interwoven within the fabric of this final, I'm hearing a portrait that's painted out. Wow, it's like, I'm not alone in this, and I know that for a number of you realize that whatever this is, it is a natural cycle as well. So take it as you will. Hello, markers. Hello. Yes, Jessica. Sagittarius is like, I knew we'd make use of this eventually. Everyone's making fun of me and my pillow pet friends as well that I packed for this vacation. Well, you know what? We're gonna need this stuff. It's like something like that. Like everyone making fun of someone packing something. They're like, that is ridiculous. Like people show up at the airport. Terminal, like a family going on vacation together. Like one person, they're like, Marty, I'm hearing Margaret. I'm hearing as well. Marquise, why did you pack like 7 suitcases? We're gonna be. I'm hearing here for. I'm hearing the next few years. I'm hearing the next term. Thank you, Eve Cuddy. I'm hearing King Cuddy. What is that about? Okay. All right. Now I'm literally saying such as people showing up at the airport. But maybe they've been planning this. Like this is something that they'll maybe even has like cycles to it. Maybe it's a reunion of some kind as well. Like now whatever it is, everybody shows up. I'm hearing at the airport. I'm hearing, oh la 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 da 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 da. What is that song? Okay, whatever it is. Now someone shows up in like a silver Cadillac. I'm hearing as well. I'm hearing SPN. SPN. Okay. I don't know. Maybe somebody works even in the field of I'm hearing Sarvent. I don't know what, but I'm seeing this green light. It's like a really, really bright green light. Okay. Hairband, anyone? Hairband. All right. Now, I don't want to put that. I don't know. Somebody's even like they're super fidgety. Maybe they're like getting nervous. Maybe they're about to have like a huge maybe it's a freaking wedding for a number of you. I don't know. Maybe even planning this, and you're just like, oh my goodness, now we gotta make it to the airport for the honeymoon. I'm hearing that as well, and I feel like I'm fried. Somebody actually feels Sagittarius. You are possibly like, not like even like I'm hearing at the equator, but like just over and under it a little bit. I don't know why. I don't know why you're like it's like a radiation of the equator. It's like I don't know what. Let's clear that. That could be metaphorical. Let's clear the heart chakra. Now, I'm hearing the cleavage is showing. I don't know what. Listen, I'm seeing people showing up at the airport. Real friends, you know, tell friends that they're also really cute. I'm hearing cute, but like tired as well. I don't know what. I don't know. I'm seeing people like friends showing up at the airport. They're like, look at your French nails. I'm hearing that as well. I don't know what. Okay, so, alright, Sagittarius, you had like a really big bun in your hair. I'm hearing a minute ago, and now you look like you're giving birth. I'm hearing that as well. Is that what you guys think? Oh my. 8.5. It's 7.5. Wow. Okay, so maybe that. Well, hey Jen. Yeah. So we're not back on the boat, but hey, we might jump back on it in a little bit. Now, hello 2020. Now, for a number of you, I'm hearing, I knew it. I knew that. People they're in this airport today. I don't know why it's such a big deal, but I'm looking actually at, there's like this arc here. It's like an archway. And I think that I'm hearing London, but I think that there's an airport that has something like, let me show you. It kind of looks kind of like this. So take it as you will. But it's something possibly in the airport. It's something characteristic of that airport. It's like something, the design of the building. I don't know. And now, hey, Miss Huffy. And so, okay. This is, so for a number of you, this is like 7 people I'm hearing, but they're showing up together and they've all got suitcases, like worth like eight years. I'm hearing 8 years. Let's clear that. 8 days. I'm hearing also. Wow. Oh my gosh. For a number of you, like this is the biggest move I'm hearing that possibly you may ever make. I don't know what that's alluding to, but it could be like on an energetic level. But you packed for this, baby. Let me just tell you. Okay, well, number 8 as well. So it doesn't get any more sacred as well. The 8th house here, Scorpio, of a focus of Pluto and Mars. There's something that is like changing, and if you think about the concept of luggage in and of itself, it's like this is what we hold right with us, that we consider also sacred, that we carry over from one place to the next. So it's like your belongings. And so for a number of you, it's like if you think about packing as well, you pack what you feel you will need in a certain way. In some cases. Okay. Hairbrush, microphone, and I'm hearing Dalai Lama's book. I don't know what that's only. People though, they're showing up. They're like, someone's wearing like something like a red top or like an orange sequin blouse. I don't know what. They're like, Marge, don't you think that you look a little bit like Merry Christmas? I'm hearing that as well. I don't know what. Maybe people. Oh, thank you for your donation, Victiana Henberg. Love and light to you. Where is it that you reside? If you do feel comfortable sharing, you can also say Earth. You know, no pressure. I'm on Earth right now, somewhat. And no, that it's all so many levels and layers, right, to where it is that we find that we reside, right, in a certain way. Let's clear that though. Okay, so let's get into it now. Oh my, winter chill, yeah. So for a number of you now, I'm seeing like it's emotional. But I'm seeing people at the airport again. So maybe there's something that you're with your children. I'm hearing that as well. But somebody has like an orange top on, and it's like a zebra. It's like zebra print. I don't know. It's like orange zebra stripes on the shirt. Something like that. Zebra did actually come through. No, yeah, like, you guys are the terminal. I'm seeing this so clearly, like, somebody has their luggage, somebody's name starts with a P. I'm hearing, I'm hearing pears. I'm hearing P-A-R, para. Is that a city in Greece? Wait, let's look that up. Let's look it up. Why don't we figure out where we're going, actually, all while we're at it? I don't know, some people, like, maybe even, like, they don't even really know. Maybe it's a surprise trip, the one that Sagittarius was kindly punching everyone's ticket for in part 1 of June. Alright. Once again, Sagittarius. Or whoever else is watching at this point, I was like, everyone, I don't care. I'm a Jupiter ruled, a Sagittarius rising, but I'm a Sun in Virgo or Taurus Aquarius. What is up with this 8-9 reading series? Let's just watch. Okay, so whoever happens to be tuning in, welcome. And I'm hearing, where in the world are we going? I'm hearing that as well. Yo, you guys, maybe this is a surprise, like, on behalf of Sagittarius. Like, maybe somebody has, like, planned something where they, like, bought tickets and they, like, maybe invited their whole family, but it's, like, a surprise. Like, no one really knows where they're going. Okay, so I don't know how that would be. But it's like, they don't see it on their ticket or something? I don't know what. They're renting this room, also, if this is for a number of you, maybe, like, it's so high. I'm hearing Oslo. I'm hearing, let's clear that. Anyways. Okay, so, people put a staring at me now. I don't know what. Somebody maybe, like, they brought their parents with them. I'm hearing that as well. Oh, so cool. So yeah, this is someone meeting someone's family, possibly at the airport. Okay. Her mom wants to know what my face feels like, I think, because she's like wondering, like, I don't know what that's going to do. But someone maybe feels like there's a lot of attention placed on someone. They've got their luggage, no question, no doubt. Sagittarius, I'm seeing it so clearly. Someone is like, they're maybe like they feel like they're making a first impression even on someone's family, but they're like, okay, they're like at the terminal of the airport. Now, and I'm seeing like people are sitting around, like someone's like, they're staring at this person that's like, you're sitting in a terminal. I'm hearing your one true love's parents. I'm hearing that like specifically, but like for the first time. And so they're like one person in that room. They're like, I'm hearing they look kind of like a fox. I don't know what to clear that. They like imagine that they're like sitting across from you, like, you know, in the turtle thing. Like you have like seats kind of circulating around. Imagine like one person, literally, they're just like, that's what they look like. And they're just like staring at you. I don't know what that's a loony do, but maybe that's a clue. I don't know. Maybe someone has like also really big eyes. Like maybe a Cancer. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing they wear cameo. I'm hearing they're wearing a cameo like one piece. Like it's like a matching thing. Their shirt and their pants. It's like all one suit. Like maybe they just like like those. I'm hearing those shameless onlookers. Those people who just like they don't care. They will stare. They don't care. And like if you look back at them, if you look at them like even like back and you like to like kind of confirm that you realize they're staring at you, they won't like blink and they won't stop either. I don't know what. Maybe it's a cultural thing. I don't know, you guys. No judgment. Like maybe this is actually somebody in the environment. Maybe there's a clue as to like what the situation might be. Now let's just take a sip. Now Sagittarius, I don't know. Maybe like even you meet up with a number of people and like everyone has different French fries in their hand. I don't know what, but we're holding a marker, so I don't know what those ones do. Maybe it's like something like, it's like you all, for this one, I'm hearing you're all getting ready for the real world together. I'm hearing that as well. You guys. Literally, I don't know, maybe you're meeting strangers, you're gonna like live with them. I don't know why, I don't know what it is, but you all have like different looking, like, I'm hearing world views. I'm hearing that as well. I don't know what that will do. We have a holding up a number of markers. So take a view. Let's clear that. Let's clear that. Now, for a number of you, I'm hearing ST, St. Thomas Island. I'm hearing that as well. ST, STR. I'm hearing St. Petersburg. I'm hearing Saint something. Okay, now, for a number of you, hi, Terry. And yeah, different French fries. I don't know. Everyone's like, oh, they get mustard with theirs. All right, mine is a little more. I'm hearing more than that. I don't know what that's going to go, you guys. But all right. So now, I'm hearing techie. Like, oh, maybe for a number of you, this is like a group of people who are like getting ready to go on some kind of like. I'm hearing some kind of like some kind of show maybe, but they are like specialists in different areas. I don't know what. Maybe one person is like, hello, I am from Stuttgart, Germany. I mean, that's what could be a study abroad program as well. It's like, hey, I own I have a storefront. I'm telling you, essentially, it's like everyone maybe they feel like, wow, I'm hearing foreign agent. Wow, what is that? What do you do in that kind of job title position? Portfolio manager? I'm hearing that. Okay. Here comes I'm hearing Gretna. I don't know what that's alluding to. No. I'm hearing Jessica, I'm hearing Julius Caesar right there. I don't know what they're going to do. Someone has dressing on their sandwich like they're Julius Caesar. I don't know why they're like, well, people are eating and people are looking at each other like and what they're eating. Now 1919 right on the clock right here, Sag. Let's take a look. Okay. For a number of you, everyone has like maybe their quirky kind of like persona. I don't know. It's like maybe something about someone's hairstyle. I don't know what. Like, why is this such a big deal? Why is this such a focus? But for a number of you, it's interesting because it's something about technology. No question. Like, you're all gonna like maybe bring your gifts together. I'm hearing as well in this way, like in a certain way to like carry something out in a new space. I don't know what that might be alluding to. Huh. No, but for any reason, you are like coders. I'm hearing that as well. Me of like different technology, different types of technology. Now, I'm hearing first, like I'm the first child. I'm hearing that as well with the I'm hearing with Cleopatra's baby. I don't know what that's going to do with Cleopatra's baby. Okay. All right. I'm hearing I'm quirky enough. Don't you think? I'm hearing that as well. I don't know. Maybe someone comes from a certain family, like a royal bloodline. I don't know what. Now, okay, like. Let's clear that. Somebody's like, have you ever taken out the trash? Like, I'm hearing that. But it's like in a way of like, I'm really like a little bit, I'm hearing also like concerned. I'm hearing how could you believe, I'm hearing also in your upbringing. I don't know what this is. Oh, thank you for your donation. Who's this? Clyde, Jose, is that right? It was like a French sort of a pronunciation. Clyde Jose, that's me. All right. Now, Clyde, who's I don't know. However you pronounce it. Thank you for tuning in. Now, for a number of you, someone, you're asking about the lace top, Rick. Yeah, we're too late to the airport for that. I'm hearing it this way, like we're already like on the real world. I'm hearing like it started. Okay, from the very get go, like people maybe showing up together. They're going to be on a show together. They end up showing up at the airport, like, at the same time. I'm hearing that, but, like, they're all, like, in, I'm hearing another time zone as well, at the same, I'm hearing, starting point. Oh, yeah, okay. So, take it to a, you know, metaphorical. I'm hearing translation, like, maybe for a number of you, a number of people they speak different languages. Okay? I'm hearing, whoa, you're from France. Aren't you tired right now? I'm from Florida. I'm hearing that. Alright, so we got an orange marker, we got a silver marker. I'm seeing someone's even handing stuff out. They're like, so who needs a pencil? I'm hearing that. And who needs a marker? Okay, I'm hearing, well, I am, like, good at this. I think I'm good. I don't need a marker. I'm hearing that. I'll take a pencil. I'm hearing that as well. Like, okay, interesting. I'm hearing, anybody need whiteout? I'm hearing that as well. Okay, so that's interesting. That could be, again, metaphorical. A metaphor of some kind where, think about, like, you know, you write with a pencil sometimes if you feel that you're not really sure what your answer is, and you're thinking, well, maybe I want to erase that and go back to it with a whiteout. We're doing freaking reading with pens. So cheers, I don't know what, I literally laid them out, like, for no reason, this is something related to music even. I'm hearing that as well, something that you want to collaborate with. Now, let's clear that. Oh, really, Jamie? Do you have a lot of Virgo in your chart? Or even, like, a Gemini? No? Alright, let's clear that. Wait, Jessica, wait, that's so funny. I think you did comment that. Yeah, someone coming living up at the airport. Now, now, hello, Divine. Zoom reality. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, so 80. You were. I think you were one letter away. You're one letter away there. Okay, from. Okay, I don't know what. Maybe. I'm seeing people, they, like, pronounce words maybe in certain ways even, and, like, some people, they're like, oh my, like, in my language that sounds kind of like, I'm hearing, like a leadership title that doesn't go announced. I don't know why, maybe it's interesting. People are really, they're like, they don't know what to expect. They're like, I'm prepared for the worst but the best at the same time, but, like, I don't think I sit anywhere in the room at the same time as that. I'm hearing a realization that I have, like, I don't know what. It's really kind of like this feeling maybe of people going to, like, camp as well. Like, they're like, we're at sleepaway camp, I'm feeling this. Yeah, what are you doing over there? Oh, I'm just unpeeling the sticker on my luggage. No problem. Over here. I'm hearing that. I don't know what. Anyways, I'm sure. I'm hearing what happened to the parents. Someone ran off to the bathroom. They got their pet as well with them. They're like, come on with me. I'm hearing Gerald. I'm hearing Gerald. I'm hearing the fish as well are in the bowl, and we're taking them with us into the bathroom. Into the bathroom. All right. Well, we got the hangman as well. Someone's got, like, a luggage that's, like, oval shaped. I don't know. We're taking the luggage with them. Okay. Maybe they got their fish in a bowl in there? I have no idea. What in the world? How can you a snow globe? Hold on. A fish tank that's, like, actually sealed off? Wait, like, is that how you do that? You could transport your fish? Like, what? Okay, they're in your luggage. I don't know. Alright, well, the magician here, I think maybe you're like, you know what you're doing. Okay. Okay, so cheers. Oh, Sagittarius rising. All right, G3. No. Okay. All right, Krista. Good luck to you. All right. Oh, Divine. Oh, Divine. Oh, a fish tank backpack. I got you. I got it. Someone, like, walks off. Even they make a little joke as they're walking off into the bathroom with their luggage, like joking to someone. They're like, I don't trust you guys. I'm gonna take my luggage with me. You guys, that is so mean. Oh, I kid you not. Oh my. I'm like, you know what? It will be gone by the time I come back. Okay, what was that? Now we are shuffling a few people here. We got the Empress. We got the Aries card. Aries. We got the Leo Strength card. We've got the Scorpio, the Death card. We've got Temperance and Reverse, of course. We're talking about you here, right at the end of the base. There is. There are people here though. They're like they're here mirroring you. I'm hearing that as well. Okay. maybe for, okay, so what is going on? You're going to the bathroom now. Okay, there are people who are wanting to make some sort of claim here. I'm hearing with you, like, hold on. But they're mirroring. I'm hearing they're mirroring you, but they're in, but I'm hearing, but they're in the bathroom as well. I don't know what, you guys. Okay, what? So they're stalkers. I'm hearing that as well. Let's clear that. Strength here with the death card jumped out. We're feeling a little bit of pressure in the back. Death card here with the Ten of Swords and the Strength card. Let's clear that. Strength is mirroring the Ten of Swords. I'm hearing, I don't know where I'm going. I'm confused. They're like, they get lost. They're like, where's the bathroom, everyone? I'm hearing, I'm lost. I'm hearing that Temperance in reverse, 3 Pentacles in reverse. So you guys are in another country. You don't, I don't know. You're like, what does this mean? I'm hearing paras. This is something you guys Greek. Greek. I'm reading Greek on the walls, on the bathroom stalls as well. Greek. Graffiti. Greek graffiti on the walls, on the bathroom stalls. We don't know how long the toilet will take us both to flush. Oh no. 2 of Wands is rising. 9 of Wands. Mother of Swords upright. Do I press this button? I'm hearing that. Okay, someone's like, I don't know. You're in like some airport stall. I'm hearing that. Airport stall. I'm hearing Greece again with the moon here. Let's clear it. With the moon here. This one's like, oh my goodness, here we go. Ah! I'm hearing that. Mother of Swords with the moon and the 9 of Wands with the 2 of Cups. Temperance in reverse. Looking back at the 2 of Cups. The 10 of Wands. Like someone's like looking out the window as well. Hold on. The bathroom has a window. I'm hearing this like specifically. You're like, I can't believe it. Justice in reverse. Mirroring the Temperance card in reverse. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you forgot about with the Sonic. No, but I believe it's such a Scorpio. Listen, somebody's like planning something here, okay? It's just between me and you, Sagittarius. If you happen to tune in here to this reading, right here, right now. Oh, part 9. Listen. You think you're going to grieve, but let me just give you a quick little heads up. Heads up. But I'm hearing a bottles down. I'm hearing style here as well. I have a confession. Somebody is surprising you here. Sagittarius, don't come running back and be. Why didn't you tell me it was like for real? Why didn't you just say it like, you know, in silent mode like that airplane? No, you even maybe had a dream about this Sagittarius at one point in time. Oh, don't even tell me that you didn't tell your mom about it. 2, you have the Ace of Cups, the Lovers, and someone was like, I feel like this is gonna happen. That was like 4 years ago. Now I'm hearing fast forward. I'm hearing to JFK. I'm hearing you're on the freaking airport, Sagittarius. And it's like you're going. I'm hearing to meet. Also, I'm hearing your marriage potential type of. I'm hearing real soon. The moon here with the Hierophant. I don't know. If maybe it's even like at the airport. But no. Well, I feel like this is somebody who's planning something. I feel like you've known this person. I'm hearing STORA. I'm hearing as well. I'm hearing I'm a styrofoam killer. What does that mean? I don't know what that's linked to. Cleaner, I'm hearing as well. I clean up styrofoam. I don't know what that's about. Maybe they're like an activist and clear that 2 of Cups in the Ace of Cups. So I think styrofoam is really hard to degrade, right, in the environment. Now, whatever it is, I'm hearing Stuttgart, Germany as well. Again, Temperance in reverse. Maybe you have a layover somewhere and like you happen to like maybe meet someone there. Now, what other is Sagittarius? I'm seeing like you're even playing this thing on the wall. You're like playing with something on the wall. You like have this ball. You're like. Okay, how Sagittarius gets time to pass faster at the terminal. You know, all the traveling, they find their ways eventually. They figure it out. I just have this little ball, I just throw it back and forth. I just like see how fast it can also go. Okay, anyways. Now, whatever it is for a review. Listen, it's funny because I was like, I think someone's gonna like, kind of like, they're thinking of like, this is somebody maybe in the group. They're like, I'm gonna marry them, like, on this trip. The Justice card in reverse, let's clear that. Hierophant here then came through right over the Justice card, like, I have, like, all the jewelry as well. I'm gonna choose which one I happen to, like, situate where at that time that will come. I'm hearing down, you know, a little ways away. I'm hearing LOL, I'm hearing that as well, okay. Maybe it's, like, a joke thing? Well, hold on, let's clear that. They're like, well, but I have, like, options. Like, somebody maybe they have, like, I don't know, they have a number. They didn't make a choice yet. They're like, I don't know which jewel, I'm hearing which jewels I'm going to situate in the crown or like in what way, but like I will, it's like something they're preparing. They're like, but I'm going to figure it out, whatever. But they're kind of laughing. They're silent. They're like, hee, they're like so excited. Some surprises with them with this. Justice and the Ten of Swords, like, I don't know why, but you have the Hierophant with the Justice card. So I don't know, if you're, I'm hearing Julius, these are so strongly Sagittarius. Somebody here possibly even like, I don't know, they have a vibe about them. They're like, yeah, Emperor on the hierophant with the Justice card. They're like, I am Julius Caesar. That's how I punch in at the airport. When they ask for my name, I say, just say Caesar, thank you. I'm hearing that as well. Caesar's Palace, I'm hearing Milan as well. Okay, wow. Caesar Milan, yeah. Okay, Emperor here with the death card. Alright, Ten of Swords, maybe even like traveling to the airport, I don't know. Okay, anywho's with their pet. Okay, with their pet. Emperor here, the Hierophant and the Justice card. Now, it's funny because my dad actually saw Caesar Milan at the airport one time. Like, it was through TSA. I keep complimenting him, like, I don't know, what's something. Father of Swords, let's clear that. And the Strength card. Now, somebody's like, okay, I'm hearing, they're like already listening, someone here is going through TSA. They already are listening to music going through TSA. Okay, they've got these big headphones on. I mean, it's like a light brown for a review. I'm hearing clear. I'm hearing Cleopatra. I don't know. They're listening to Cleopatra music. I don't know. What is that? What is that? They're going with the Ten of Swords. I'm hearing mantras from these. I'm hearing from the silent tomb. I don't know what. I'm hearing from the silent. I'm hearing a numerical code. I'm hearing that as well. Okay, somebody's listening to some kind of beats. I'm hearing aphrodisiac beats. I'm hearing that as well. Justice in reverse. Getting in the mood. Getting in the mood for the terminal. The time that comes when I also pass by her. Okay, I'm hearing in Zoom. I'm hearing in Zoom feed 4 cups, and somebody's stopping somebody at the freaking airport. I'm hearing that as well. They're like, I know she's gonna be there. I'm gonna take my time. Hierophant here with the Emperor. Okay, now we're saying, okay, here all my life I've been waiting for someone like, somebody's getting ready to also meet someone for the first time, and they're at the airport, and they're like, they're getting in their feels. They're like getting that in the vibe space. They're like, oh yeah, I'm hearing. They're listening maybe to some sad music. Maybe they're like kind of, I don't know, it's interesting. Maybe they're trying not to get too psyched out about it as well. They're like, okay, how do I marry her? I hear that as well. They're like, but they're not really asking that. They're more like, okay, we're doing the Kundalini thing again. This happened in the Scorpio read for June. Actually, it was a Saturn retrograde reading for June. That goes way into December, I think. So feel free to watch that reading. It's the retrograde. It's a real interesting reading. Lovers, you're flying out into the future. We're definitely doing circles here. Sagittarius. All right. For a number of you. And this actually came through in another places reading as well. Now, Scorpio, I'm hearing as well. It's more so like, I know what I want. I'm seeing a maroon car, a woman wearing maroon, almost from head to toe walking by the maroon car right there. For everybody, this is someone who is like, they're getting ready to, this is a sacred color. I'm hearing in someone's like scripture, I'm hearing in their story, seeing maroon flowers here as well. This is somebody who possibly, it has to do with some building. I'm hearing that as well. Now, for a number of you Sagittarius, like, someone is like, no, don't get me wrong, I know exactly what I want, I know exactly what I want to do, I know exactly who she is to me and who I am to her family. I'm hearing as well. I'm hearing back in 04, 05, I'm hearing in 2019, the focus right now is how do I feel in the moment, that I feel my feelings through. Wow. So I don't know, for a number of you, maybe this is, you're getting ready to clarify something. Yes, the Hermit here in reverse, Father's was like, but a matter of wanting to ensure that the time is right. Not like, oh, I don't know, but more like, is it the environment as well that is ready for the creative overture? Wow, I'm hearing that with the Justice card and the Daughter Cups. Now, it's like this. It's like maybe you're about to announce something, or someone's about to announce something. This is somebody in your environment, so I'm hearing that very clearly. And it's almost like, imagine like sitting around a group of people, and you're like, that you're about to make like this huge, also, I'm hearing intervention moment. The Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, mirroring the Death card. Somebody listen, Sag. Look at the way even the Death card is looking at the Ace of Wands. Look at this. Looking straight over at it. Like this is somebody planning something. No doubt. They're planning something. They're just sitting there. They're waiting. Yeah, with the heart in front of the base of the Ace of Wands. Whatever, alright. Now, someone here is like, look, the Sun is mirroring the Ace of Cups, the Moon here as well. Maybe there are a number of people who are also aware they're in on this, okay, with the Father of Swords, Mother of Swords, mirroring the Ace of Cups. They're aware of the mirror. I'm hearing the mirrored image. Maybe there are a number of people who, like, they feel like they know something is, like, definitely sacred in whatever this connection is as well. I'm hearing that. Maybe, like, it's just in the air, sort of, as well. But the Lovers here in the Two of Cups, I'm smelling maple syrup. I don't know, somebody got pancakes, I don't know what. Alright, I'm hearing, will you make me some too? I'm hearing that as well. Okay. Now, someone possibly, like, I'm hearing as well, they're camping with a family. Mother of Pentacles, reverse, four wands. I'm hearing, I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Hold on. Hold on, wait, don't finish the song, let me just get my hair down first. Okay, now go. I'm ready. I'm all ready. I'm all ease. I'm all hairs as well down for you. I'm hearing in the mood for this tonight. I'm hearing that. 10 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, someone's like 10 of Wands upright, and the 8 of Cups in reverse. Lovers upright. 5 of Pentacles upright, actually mirroring the 8 of Cups. So for a number of you, someone, the Sun, we're talking about major transformation, major regeneration here with Wheel of Fortune as well, at the base of the Sun. For a number of you, I'm hearing LOL. I'm hearing that. Okay. Somebody's nervous. They're like, oh my goodness. Okay, how do I, you know that awkward laugh? Like, this is somebody here, they, I'm hearing at every turn that's made with the parents, I'm hearing, I make love to you like you want me to. Oh, I hold you tight, baby, all through the night. Oh shoot, we're in the report. Okay, I have to recite more quietly. Death card in reverse, more Pentacles in reverse. Now, Sagittarius, this came through in the last night. I'm seeing the maroon card here again. Last night, I felt really drawn to watch readings from 6 months prior. I highly recommend to check out readings that you do feel guided to watch 6 months prior. It was a Scorpio read that I saw there actually last night. Yeah, where you know somebody dealing with this sort of major time, big time Scorpio under. Feel free to watch a Scorpio reading if you feel guided. But Death card here in reverse, the moon upright together here coming through. You might be dealing with someone who's got a moon in Scorpio, or even a moon in the 8th, or they got a number of planets here in Scorpio, the sun and the moon possibly even. Somebody's got even planets in the 12th house of Pisces, maybe in Scorpio, 3 of Pentacles. Now, whatever it is, or they have Scorpio cusping the 12th house, that would suggest that they've got actually Sagittarius cusping the first. They could be Sagittarius, for example. Let's clear that though. Now, anywho, whatever it is, they might work in finance, but let's clear that. Now, what I'm seeing for a number of you, yes, okay, oh, I was watching this reading. It was from 6 months ago. It was in November, and I think in that reading, like in the first snapshot of it, that's posted, it's like my hands are like this, like over my face. It's that reading that I watched, and I kid you not, it was so spot on in relation, not only to what's carried out here through May, June, as I feel it, as I perceive it thus far, but also specifically the SAG readings that we've been reading through. It's like almost verbatim. It's freaky to say at times. Sun Cups, one thing. But this is a space that's very, 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 very synchronistic. Very, like, serendipity is at play. Absolutely, with the paintbrush when I'm hearing in the painting room with you together. Wow, it's like something that's just so divine. Like, maybe it's somebody who you know. Wow, once again, you met this person maybe even like a handful of times. You knew them like briefly. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing Barakotov. I'm hearing that as well. Barak with the Mother of Swords has been coming through as well. Okay, Mother of Swords mirroring the moon. Now I'm hearing it's like, but you guys never announced it. Let's clear that on the throat chakra. Maybe you're like, well, I know that there has yet to be made. I'm hearing also a story of disconnection. I know that there's no freaking way that we have that much paint in the friggin' buckets with one another and that we're not going to acknowledge. But I count this. No. I'm hearing 10 of Cups. I'm hearing every color also is relevant, and we know that. Okay, the difficult times that we share, we know that that also is involved in the grandeur. I'm hearing etching out of the storyline. I'm hearing of the spaces between the image. I'm hearing the feelings. Wow, the spaces between the feelings. So for another, there's something that maybe even you feel is just divine. There's no like concern really when it comes down to it, okay? When it comes down to creating in this space as well, at the end of the day, you're comfortable with that concept. I'm hearing creatively interesting. Let's clear that. And then, but it's more so for a number of you, like, yeah, Death card just fell on the ground. This is something that maybe even like you felt has potential, alright, but you never really, like, I want to say, like, you never pushed the barrel. I'm hearing to roll, like, also, on its own, interesting. So, like, maybe it was a space that you felt was really also, interesting. You were interested in the space, but it wasn't the kind of a thing where you're like, I want to force it to, like, get off the ground. I feel like I don't need to force it. 8 of Cups with the Death card, but that possibly for a number of you as well was not an easy cycle necessarily. 10 of Pentacles reversed. Now, okay, I'm hearing something's up. Temperance here with the Son of Pentacles. Now, for a number of you, someone maybe realized, like, there are factors to this cycle. Even if there's, like, such heights emotion that I feel in this space, there are still aspects of the cycle that I have to, like, you know, see through. And I'm gonna wait for those calls to be made. I'm hearing also back home 4 Pentacles in reverse, double upright. It's like I feel like someone let go of a bird. They were like, if it's meant to be mine, it'll fly back to me. And that as well. All right, Sagittarius. Now let's get back into it. I'm hearing Solomon very strongly here with the 10 of Cups, the Moon, the Empress, the Mother of Swords. Now for a number of you, I'm hearing soft. They have really soft hands. I'm hearing that. Okay, no, forget their luggage. Fish tank shaped luggage. Whatever. I want to know, like, tell me, what I'm hearing. What do their eyes look like? I'm hearing that as well. Okay, hold on. So somebody's got a real strong Venus as well. I'm hearing that they're maybe like they're very sensitive. They're very, very creative as well when it comes to coloring. I don't know. There's something about their eyes. They're very soft. I'm hearing soft eyes. Wait, hold on. So they got soft eyes. The way that they look, maybe at someone is like soft. Okay, can you imagine trying to like profile someone to the police? The police like, so can you tell us like a little more? Devil in reverse, like what did he look like? Tell us like what is this for? Nobody is your parents, police parents, parents. Like, all right, so what does he look like? And I'm seeing somebody like all of a sudden they go into this like poetic trance with the police. They're like, he was so. I'm hearing over the top. Hold on. I'm hearing over, in, under. I'm hearing and found. I don't know. Someone gets into like a poetic trance. I'm hearing that again. Like, wow, they're describing someone. Maybe they are. Let's clear that. I mean, they're a communist. I have no idea. What does that mean? I don't get political. I don't know. I'm not like to say. Not that I don't get like let's say political, but I don't know about the political terms. The Hierophant here, and the Moon. What are politics, right? But the Ace of Wands is in reverse. The Son of Cups. I'm not familiar with this. So but maybe this is metaphorical. Now once I get Ten of Cups up right, I'm hearing the Hierophant. I'm just hearing what's coming through. Just here at the base of the Ten of Cups. Maybe they have like this really soft, I'm hearing again, soft. Something soft about this, I don't know. The Hierophant of the Moon? Maybe it's like a pillow that you just kind of like sink into. Like you don't feel where you're going, but you're like, it is, I don't know. They got a lot of Scorpio maybe for a number of you. Like it's mysterious, but very mysterious. Like they got this mysterious look, maybe even in their eye. It's like soft though. Some of you know exactly what this is. You'll know exactly. I'm seeing 44 right there. 144 people in the room right there. 44 likes as well. Whoa, 46 people. 46 presents I'm hearing as well. To be given out. 46 could be a focus. For 46 minutes it was though. The Empress here mirroring the Son of Cups. But for any time and space don't exist. They're very philosophical, whoever this is. Maybe they look at things in a transcendental way. They don't look at a picture as like paint on the canvas. It's like they look at the painting as almost like I'm hearing with so many dimensions. They look at it in almost like I'm hearing it as a quartet. I'm hearing of emotion. I'm hearing that as well. Okay, so they've maybe got a moon. How many of you have a moon in Scorp? There's something about the way this person looks, though. It's their freaking eye contact. I don't know. It's soft. I'm hearing that again. What is soft eye contact? How do you make soft eye contact? I don't know. One second. The moon and the Hierophant. The Son of Cups. Let's clear that. 4 Pentacles. Maybe let's clear that in the third eye. I don't know if maybe they may, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what this is. It could be metaphorical, but they got they're taking something. I don't know what. Maybe they use some sort of, something. I don't know what. I'm hearing DMT with the Hermit, or I don't know. I don't know what, you guys. I don't, but there is something possibly that, for a number of you, 1 second, they're very mysterious, though. I'm hearing that again. Like, you don't know really, like, what they also want, necessarily. I'm hearing they're in Florida, maybe like often. I'm seeing somebody up on a boat. They're in a really sunny place. Let's clear that. Fort Lauderdale. I'm hearing that very strongly. Sailing. I'm hearing sailing. Let's sail together. They got something about their eyes, you guys. I don't know what. I'm seeing like. I want to see the comments. So yeah, like someone here has literally they've got listen, look at this temperance. They have like feather hands. They have feather soft hands. I don't know what that's about. Look at the temperance card. He's got like feathers for hands. I don't know, like the way maybe he's very great or they are very graceful. I said he's very as well. They're really super suave maybe as well. From the you're dealing with someone who's just like They can solve any equation, but they also move really slowly. I'm hearing like a sloth. If we had to describe like in any way, like no, I'll put the tortoise metaphor away. More like a sloth. Yeah, I want to register him as a sloth with the police as well. Please, the devil. I'm seeing someone registering someone. They're like, so what does he look like? If you could describe like how he moves or whatever. Yeah, like a sloth. Yep. Like a sloth. Yeah, like a sloth. But he's really soft. And the hands and the eye contact, let me tell you. I'm hearing that. Let's clear that. Sloth hands, I'm hearing as well. What is that about? Sloths? Do they have soft hands? Hold on. This person maybe even works with, like, I'm hearing Richard. They have like some kind of tail that they tail out. I don't know, maybe they work with animals. They maybe like, I don't know what. Hold on. They're a writer or broadcaster. Look at this. They have glasses. They have gray hair. I'm hearing gray hair. This is not for everyone, but I'm hearing they are like in the airport. They're at TSA. They got like maybe they're really tall, or they've got like really tall luggage, or they're like traveling with some kind of something. They're like a recorder, something like that. Maybe they're a musician. They look kind of out of it. I'm hearing that as well. Like, if someone were to look at this person, maybe they would feel like they can have a lot of Aquarius as well. Father of Swords, Mother of Swords. But there's something like, I don't know, they're soft with the way that they move. What does this mean, you guys? Maybe there's like this angelic like vibe to their movement. I'm hearing their aura as well. Like they don't, but they're unaware of that maybe. Son of Pentacles, marrying the moon. The moon. Scorpio knows it's stealthy, right? Kind of. 1 second. They could have Scorpio ruling the 6th as well. Venus and Scorpio, no question for number 2. Yeah. Mercury conjunct Venus as well in Scorpio. They're a great storyteller. This person is very shy. I'm seeing someone with gray hair who is dealing with someone who works even for like the National Geographic. They're like they're some kind of journalist. They're a writer. They got like this gray hair. I don't know. They work maybe even in the outback or like Australia. They work with like some kind of like national group. I don't know. They're like something with even like countries or like animals. I don't know, they're a producer. I'm hearing that as well. Music, they work with music, absolutely. They work with like records, film as well. I'm hearing records, film, music. How many are dealing with someone who's got gray speckled hair? They're like a storyteller. I don't know, they're a writer, and like maybe they travel a lot. Let's see. And you're both Australian? Oh yeah. Now listen, okay. I need to tell you this. I'm hearing it this way. If you're dealing with someone like this, they're really like, they're not aware. I'm hearing they got a lot of Aquarius. They're really shy. I'm hearing that as well. The Empress and the Father of Swords. Like I'm seeing someone checking into this is such a clear vibe. They're checking in. They work with koalas sometimes. I'm hearing that as well with the Magician. They're checking into the airport. They're in this like terminal. Well, no. But before they're in the terminal, they also get kind of maybe confused with like directions. I'm hearing that maybe even instructions. I don't know what that's about, but they're not. Oh, they're thinking about something like all the time. Like they're at the airport, but they're not there. They're in another place and time in their mind. They're always thinking of like something, but they're very peace driven. I'm hearing that as well with the Chariot, but they're very shy. I'm hearing that. Very quiet. Quiet is what I'm feeling. Like maybe that's the oh yeah, Divine. Yeah, I feel you here. Very, very strongly. Now let's clear that. I'm hearing they're like, should I call her up? I'm hearing that like specifically, but I'm seeing they're really pale as well. They need to get out in the sun a little more. I'm hearing that with the Magician and the Ace of Pentacles. There's something they're like maybe actually their skin is dry. I don't know why we're talking about their skin so much, but this person is shy. I'm hearing that again, but maybe it's more of related to the chakra that's activated around this time. They're very tired. I'm hearing that as well with the Ace of Pentacles and the Magician, but you might not see that. Like they might have an aspect to their personality where you don't really feel the extent. Let's clear that. They're overwhelmed, alright? I'm hearing that as well with the Magician and the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles mirroring the Justice card. They're kind of out of it though. I'm hearing that as well. Justice here with the oh. So they're kind of they're overwhelmed by the Hermit Coming through at the base of the tower with just this card and the strength card. They're overwhelmed by what it is that they are waiting to call out. Now, feeling suppression on the throat, it's like this type of thing where, you know when you're with someone and then like you're like, hey, I'm hearing Kami. This came through in that reading. It was last night, I believe. Yeah? Kami. Like someone's like, hey, they're like telling them something. They're talking to them and this person totally is like in another world. They don't even like really hear, like they hear it, but they're like don't respond. I'm sure you've experienced that where you're like talking to someone's talking to you and you're just like, you're literally thinking of something else in that moment. There got a lot of Aquarius. Star, the Hermit. It could even be where like someone is like waving at them like right from their face and they're just like, they're literally staring at them. Maybe that's what this was about. We were talking about someone just like staring at someone like blankly. I don't know what. Let's play that. Stare at someone. I'm hearing BRB. I'm hearing that. They like also tell people that like they're gonna be gone, but they tell them in their head. And this person's like, you didn't tell me like where you were even going. They were like, I told you no, didn't I? They're like, but they told them in their head. 9 of Wands. Okay, I don't know what. No judgment. I'm hearing Clarissa here real strongly. Hierophant here with the Empress. Now, but they're very transcendental. Like they work in ways like they. I'm hearing they're a third wave. I'm hearing third waver. I don't know what that's going to. But the Father Wands in reverse. I almost said Father Swords. They are very, very proactive. I'm hearing that really loudly. They care about. They have like really deep concerns for the environment, for the world, for the way that the world works. I'm hearing that maybe they're a physician. I'm hearing they work with physics, the concept of physics. I'm hearing that as well to some degree. This person is really into. I'm hearing also the Oval Office thing that's happening right now. I don't know what is happening. I don't know what's going on. What's going on? Maybe they work in politics. They something very complex. But I'm seeing them at what is complex? The World here and the 9 of Cups. Thank you so much, G Gypsy, for your donation. Now, yeah, zoned out like completely. The World right over the 9 of Cups. Are you thirsty? This person's quiet. See people at the terminal, they're sitting down, like one person like goes around, they're like, you want water, are you thirsty? They're like going around to people. Then they get to Theodore, and like Theodore still is like thinking about his vest. He's like sitting back on the chair. He's got his hand on like the buttons of the vest, and he's just like staring blankly into the atmospheric pressure question. He's maybe it's related to Daughter Wands Reverse, what's going down here. He's like kind of in this like world. He's thinking about the tomb. I'm hearing that as well. Tomb Raiders. I don't know what. 2 Wands here with the Daughter of Wands. This person's like, will you respond? I'm here. Will you give me a heads up? Like, also when you're like about to zone out at least, like. And then this person is like, oh, I will have some water, thank you. It's like something like that. Tower, I said, oh, what's the Tower? Temperance upright. 4 of Wands in reverse. Let's put that. Set of Cups looking in the future, set of Swords, 4 Swords in reverse. This person has so much Aquarius. It's just like, it's interesting. Now, I'm hearing winches, grapefruit juice. They're like simple. They're simple, but they're soft. I'm hearing what is off of the soft thing. I'm seeing an emerald here, that color green, very, very brightly. Bright emerald green. They have really big questions on their mind. They're a big thinker. They don't like thinking about Twizzlers and the way that they will fit in their pants. I'm hearing when they're running to the terminal gate as well. I'm hearing that. I don't know. Maybe they're just... They don't think about, like, the way that the elephant will also fit inside of the luggage. I'm hearing that. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's just they're not really thinking about the practical side of things. Like, I don't know. What is considered practical? Take it as you will. I have no idea. Maybe that's what someone will say, right? Practicality can be considered in a number of ways according to a number of different vantage points. The Temperance card and the Father Swords. Now, maybe people look at the way that they work and they're like, how did you think that would fit? I'm hearing that as well. I almost said the Father Pentacle, Daughter Pentacles, Ace of Swords. They're a very free thinker. Father Swords are like, oh, I just didn't think. I'm hearing that. I just didn't think. I intentionalized it. I'm hearing that. Cool. Father Swords and the Ace of Swords and the Daughter Pentacles. Now, they're in love. I'm hearing with Seeker the band. I'm hearing that. They're like, hold on. Let's get the list straight. I have very specific romantic interests. Number 1, first love of my life will be, I'm hearing also London. I don't know what that's like. Oh yeah, the Eiffel Tower. They love architecture. They're impassioned. Thank you, Jamie. They're like, I'm in love with French architecture. I'm hearing that as well. Also French wine. Oh boy, they have a lot. Very strong Venus, you guys. Venus here. I'm hearing, maybe they even speak, I'm hearing culture. They speak like a lot of languages here as well. Whatever it is, there may be a historian. The Father of Cups coming through right there. Now, whatever it is, they're like, I have a lot of interests. One is also the line that we're in right now. How long is it? And what does that mean in relation to, I'm hearing the plane that we're riding? Like, they think like that, you guys. Nine of Pentacles up, right? Like, maybe the other people I'm hearing in the room, they're like, Gryffindor? I'm hearing, did you just grab another, bottle of whiskey? I'm hearing, what are you talking about? I mean, I don't know. Maybe this is like, people in the environment, they feel like, this is very specific though. Okay, how many people know exactly what this is? I'm hearing VA. I mean, they could even be a veteran. I don't know. Let's clear that. Three of Pentacles. Let's clear that. Somebody wears this belt. It's something like with a belt. They wear this thing like right here. It's like some kind of. It's like got even like a siren on it. I don't know. It's like something. I'm hearing they found it in like a shop or a museum or something. They're like, well, I guess I'll take this. I'm hearing that like specifically. I'm hearing it has to do with it has a story associated with it. 9 of Wands. They're very sentimental. Okay, now let's clear that. 144. They end up sitting next to someone on the plane. They gave her a hand with her luggage. I'm hearing that as well. Let's clear that. They gave her, though, they passed her something. They were like, here, I think you need this. Here's a piece of paper. I'm hearing as well to write on. Okay, this sounds like the thing that, you know, when you're on a flight to another country, they give you that paper thing. Okay. So he's not that out of it. He will still, like... It's interesting. Maybe he zones in, like, selectively at the right times. Like, it's like he will be silent the whole night, and then all of a sudden during, like, a conversation, I'm seeing, like, people maybe even in a room, like, this person is silent the whole time. I'm hearing Gryffindor. They call him Gryffindor. I don't know. Let's clear that in the third eye. They're like, this person has earrings. I don't know. Let's clear it. Maybe they're a musician. They're like, you're literally silent like that. Everyone's talking. Like, there are people here in the room real loud, like, the whole night, and then all of a sudden, this person... they're the whole night silent. They're just watching everyone. They're just freaking zoned out. I don't know what, whatever it is, or they're zoned in. Take it as you will. Oh wait, let's clear that. But somebody is like they're playing with this thing in their hand. I don't know. They're very mobile with their hands. I'm hearing that as well. I don't know. They feel like they go places by way of psychic spectrometry. There could be now whatever it is. Then all of a sudden it's like. In the middle, let's clear that. In the middle of their night, they're on another timeline, you guys. They're operating on another timeline. They're not here on Earth plane. All of a sudden, they zone in. They were zoned out, they zone in. Suddenly, they're like, yes. They, like, respond to what someone specifically in that room said. Like, it's so... And then everyone is silent, and they're like, what in the world? Wait, so what woke you up? What was it that I just said that, like, this could be metaphorical. It could be happening through time, like, you know, cycles of time. Now... Oh, interesting, Sally. Yes, I do see gentleman energy. Very, very much so. Like, very... Like, they have this grandfather energy about them. I don't know what that's alluding to. It's something like... They present for the grand ball. I don't know what. They have, like, really... They have serious interest for a number of communities. I'm hearing that whole clear that. They see things, like, in a macro space. They're like, okay, so the feathers on the bird... You know, they don't really. I mean, they don't really matter. I mean, they don't really flap in relation to the flock. I'm talking about, like, I don't know. Maybe they glaze over. You can have a lot of Taurus, 3 of Swords as well. You have a lot of Taurus. I'm hearing that. They're like, well, we need to give it a chance. Maybe they like to even experiment. Well, let's clear that. They like to try things out. Well, they like to build things as well, or like work on things, to clean things as well, to clear things. They like to also clarify things. I am hearing that as well. They're like, what's the problem here? They're like a problem solver. Okay, let's clear that. Now, they will spend hours researching something. Like, when we say hours, we kind of maybe even mean days. Days that turn into hours, like the days of hours. I'm hearing that as well. Okay, wow. So yeah, they don't see time passing. They're not like, oh, I've spent 4 hours on this. Shoot. No, let me rewind and just like, no. They're like in the land also of time that they speak of. Maybe they're a time traveler. Well, yes, the Hermit here in reverse. to say it this way, they work with, they are able to shapeshift. I'm hearing nomenclature. I'm hearing that with the magician, the hermit, or they could be a physicist. I'm hearing Navy SEAL. I'm hearing that as well. Okay, take like Navy SEAL, combine it with a physicist. That's kind of what their program looks like. I'm hearing that as well. I don't know. Let's put that at least from Cloud 9. I don't know what. From like a macro perspective, there's possibly like a number of aspects to what. It's not like they're just also intelligent or smart. I don't know what is intelligence, but there is like it's an energetic sort of immersion. I'm hearing of their profile. Let's clear that. They're like, let's clear that. It's an energetic I'm hearing incense with the hermit. Let's clear that. Some can say they are insensitive. I'm hearing that as well. But they're just in a series of thoughts. I'm hearing it like that. Let's clear that. I'm hearing insofar. You're insofar. They're a wonderful therapist. Like, this person, if they're... they're able to get Goldilocks out of her dilemma with the whole grandma and the fox thing. I'm hearing that happen last night. I'm hearing that as well. They're just like, they can take you out of, I'm hearing also your bun. They will, like, they can psychoanalyze you. I'm hearing from your head to your toes. 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. Emperor and the Ace of Wands. They'll tell you exactly. They'll tell you, like, which button feels out of place as well. 10 of Wands. Like, very interesting. Let's clear that. No, but they also have a lot of pride, I'm hearing, in their evangelist group. What does that mean? In their interests. Like, some people might look at them and say, well, they're really into their thing, into their world. And, like, what about, like, I'm hearing our theories. I'm hearing Thera Greece. Like, they're not concerned with, like, the problems of, like, the many. It's like, it's not like, oh, this is a problem for everyone, so now it's a problem. It's like, what do I feel is like a really big problem that I feel I need to address? Like, that's how this person operates. I'm hearing that. 2 of Swords upright. They're a wonderful psychologist. I'm hearing psychotherapist again. They know how to invert the conversation as well. Okay, about it. Like, to get you looking at a certain space in a way that maybe, like, you hadn't before. That's really the vibe here that I'm getting with them. Let's clear that. They're super patient as well. They're not going to just, like, take your plate and, like, hand it off to someone else as well. Maybe they're a doctor or a teacher. They don't give up. Let's just say it like that, all right? They're really the teacher who will stay after hours and, like, not even, like, flick the pen and say, you know, freedom. I'm hearing freedom. Hold on. Like, they don't also just take the answers to the test and say, like, this is it. It's really, like, that type of teacher as well. Where it's like, they want to give you the answer that also will give you, like, your answer. Wow. So it's like, yeah, very interesting. There's so much Aquarius. I feel like I'm, like, floating. I'm hearing that. Okay, 10 of Cups with the 3 of Swords. Maybe when you're in their midst, so you feel, there's a sensation of, like, I don't really know also what to give them as a gift. It's really hard to get them gifts. Oh, boy. So what's going on here? Let's clear that. Oh, something about their hands, you guys. No. Like, let's be real. Let's get really real. There's something with their hands. The way that maybe even, well, they might even be a healer. I'm hearing they maybe even, like, they use their hands for something in the past, like, specific. Like, for a number, they're a hand model or something. I don't know what. Like, it could be a thing. I don't know. Specifically, it's something with the hands, though. Daughter Cups. For a number, it's the way that somebody, like, touched them. It was very graceful. They were like, oh my god, their hands, like, something like that. Justice here in reverse, dark right. There was a memory related to the hands, possibly even in some way. It was a way they touched this person. They were like, I think they made love to me with their hand like that. I mean, on my chin. It was like, just like, this person doesn't even, they don't, it's interesting. Maybe they don't really realize how good they are as well with their hands. Something like that. I don't know. They're a jeweler for a number of you as well, or they make jewelry. They work with jewelers. They're craftsmen. They work with their hands. Kevin, are you in the room? Kevin Chase. I'm hearing that as well. Okay. Let's clear that. person loves comedy as well. I'm hearing that. For a number of you. They're very witty. They love to take, like, images and, like, provide captions. I'm hearing that as well. They love to caption images. I'm getting, like, a PBS feeling. Will Rogers with a hermit. I don't know what. just in case you need more, like, qualities to, you know, describe them with for the police report. But, yeah, Will Rogers, what's the name? I'm seeing a number of people at the airport. They're trying to file, like, someone's, like, description. Like, they go up to this, like, also terminal head. I don't know what. They're like, we're looking for so-and-so, and they're, like, describing this person. There are a number of people. They're like, how would we describe him? Clarissa, I'm hearing that specifically. Will Rogers, but, like, naked? I'm gonna, well, I don't know what in the world? Somebody's wearing a safari t-shirt. I'm hearing that specifically. They got, like, this net on as well. They kind of look as well like Nigel Thornberry. 6 of Swords here. Okay, let's get it in. Let's get it in a little deeper. This person's also moving some of the luggage for them. Okay. 6 of Swords on the 15th. Sag. The 4 of Pentacles upright on the 16th. Sun upright and the Mother of Swords in reverse. That was a yellow card, you guys. Right there with the sun. Yellow card actually came through as well in that Scorpio read. Alright, had those 2 braids like Adam's Family Wednesday style. Again, feel free to check that reading out to Scorpio, November 2019 reading. Oh, thank you for your donation. Who's this? Clyde, who's it? Thank you. Who's he? Who is he? We know. Empress, this person's also a character. They just got that character about them. You're just able to, so clear. 8 of Pentacles here. They got a lot of Scorpio guys, no joke. They specialize. They are specialists. They work specifically in, also, the Fountain of the Valley. I don't know. Okay, let's clear that. They're an archaeologist for a real. Let's clear that. 6 of Cups in reverse. I'm hearing M&M. They love candy. I'm hearing that as well. They're friggin' obsessed with sugars. I'm hearing that 8 of Wands. I got a lot of Scorpio. Again, you guys, 2 8s here. Mirroring the sun. Now, they could even have a sun in Scorpio for a number of you. They got a Venus as well in Scorpio. 2 of Swords. It could even be in retrograde. They could have a Venus retrograde in the birth chart. Let's clear that off for everyone. Let's clear that. They got a lot of Taurus. I'm hearing even Venus in Taurus, Aquarius as well. Now, 6 of Swords here again. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 is the 8 of Wands. I'm hearing again, like, they just, like, suddenly they run off and, like, you don't even know where they're going. But again, I'm hearing, like, they feel like they told you. 2 Swords in reverse. I don't know what's come through again. On the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. They do that math in their head type of thing as well. 7, 8. 8, oh, the 2 Swords in reverse. Let's clear that. 8. On the 9th, it's the Lovers upright. 10th is the 2 of Wands. What? No. Hold on. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21. So this is, for no reason, this is a secret. Somebody's planning something. They're planning to do something. Maybe they have a plan they didn't even tell you about. I'm hearing that as well. And it's like the type of thing where someone bought you a ticket and they're like, yeah, so we're gonna be on the tugboat, but, like, they don't tell you what the trip is even about. It's like something of that nature. Now, okay, this is 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 is the 2 of Wands. 25th is the 6 of Pentacles. Let's clear that. 26, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26 is Daughter Wands in reverse. 27 is the 5 Pentacles upright. 28th is the Strength card. Let's clear that. 9 of Cups upright. Why is it so confusing? Okay, hold on. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 29 is the 8 of Swords. 30th is the 3 of Cups. And so there's a big question. Someone's thinking, they're like, what their options, alternatives to move in. Directions. They're like, alternative directions move. They're like, which one are we going to do? Maybe there's a, let's clear that. 1 second. It's something that they want to process even. They want to present. They want to profess. I'm here. Well, Daughter of Wands, 2 of Cups. I'm hearing because I'm lost without you, baby. Now, for another, this could be someone who's been, like, they've been kind of in their head about the connection, okay? You want me to just a quick second? For a number of you, like, this individual, of all things, by the way, I just had a sun-dried tomato with some tahini. Side note, okay. Maybe they also don't eat a lot, I'm hearing that. Because, like, I'm seeing this person is really, they might have a lot of air in the chart yet again. they're very much in their heads, so they're not really possibly at times, like at all times at least, super like aware of their physical needs. Strength and reverse Nine of Cups. They're a light eater. I'm hearing that. Okay, very high vibration. I'm hearing that. Okay. High vibration. The world around here, braids. They maybe wear braids. I don't know. Take it as you will. This is we focus again on that Scorpio reading. Now, whatever it is, could be for the clues perhaps or in that reading, or whatever you feel guided to watch. Now, Sagittarius. For a number of you, I'm hearing famous. They're famous. I'm hearing that as well. You're a light worker. My phone is like dead, but I could have sworn it almost like went off right there. So for a number of you, this is perhaps somebody who's actually really like they're an illuminator. I mean, they are an inspiration. Now for a number of you, they are an inspiration to many. I'm hearing illumination. Now for a number of you, this person possibly has been kind of like they've had really thick skin about it. The Emperor, right? Five of Cups in reverse. They're like about to make this huge. They're nervous. They're like, I'm gonna make this huge confession they've been wanting. Okay, and it's funny because the sun is kind of setting right now, and I almost felt like, oh my god, I want to run out there and maybe finish the reading like for the sunset. The Hermit here. Let's clear that. I'm hearing Kurt right here. Okay, like this exact energy came through. It was in that reading at the bow of the ship. So I'm seeing that right here. And then there's this focus on the sun there setting. So maybe they work with timing in a way. They like really want, they're an astrologer. I'm hearing that as well. They work with astrology, Ace of Wands as well, right over the Hermit. Something about the sun here, sun setting. I'm seeing this as a horizon and the sun setting here. The sun here as well at the top of the Ace of Wands, actually. So for a number of you, there's something possibly even on the, let's say 15, 16, on the 17th, let's say, relating to I'm hearing the last week of the month, but always, probably the energy is fluid. Maybe they're planning something. They're like, well, I have a plan for this, but I'm going to, they don't want to say, like, my plan must, they got a lot of cards, you guys, like, maybe even they've got, I don't know, Pisces and Aquarius. Jessica, that's your profile there? Okay, more or less, they got Pisces and the Aquarius overlapping one another. Even they might be an ascendant of a Scorpio, I'm hearing, but also ascendant Aries, I'm hearing that as well, or they got something here with Aries, even Mars on the ascendant, but specifically they've got, it's more, I'm seeing Aquarius rising. Now, the Fool here is in reverse, the Father of Cups upright, and the Six of Wands upright. Maybe for a number of you, they're really also, like, kind of stalkerish. I'm hearing it like that as well. But in the way of, like, they get introspective about things. Okay, they get really, like, they get into things. Like, they start really, like, assessing. I'm hearing that as well. Now, the Ace of Swords upright and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is something possibly the second week. We got the Ace of Wands sitting right over more or less the 22nd, the 23rd, and the 24th. Really the 23rd, though, and the 24th. I think that might even be a key date. The moon here is in reverse. But these energies could be speaking of what has been moving through 6 months prior or even down the line. But what is time, right? It's like, what are months? What is the number 6? Everything's sort of right on an energetic level. Like, I'm hearing intuitive here. Now, for the I'm hearing light worker, the Strength card in reverse, and the Nine of Cups here upright. Let's jump actually outside real quick here, Sagittarius. It's interesting. I want to catch a sunset for you, and maybe we'll swing on the swing a little bit together. Hopefully, we do have charge, right? Yay! Okay. Field trip! 82%. Here we go, guys. Here we go. We got 77 minutes right there, 55 seconds on the clock. Oh, boy. It's going to be a really big bounce. I'm going to just get a little spoon once again. Tahini. Maybe I'll have one more sun-dried tomato. You guys, no joke. You are going to be traveling. I'm hearing S. I'm hearing September, August, October. Something in like a series of travels as well. For a number of you, I'm hearing it's with your parents. Are you ready? Yeah, oh my gosh, I think the sun has already set. Let me just actually... I'm going to switch you. Just need the keys. You guys, we're back. You guys, we're back, right? Okay. So... oh my god. Alright, the sun is still kind of out, so we got a little more. But, it's just so beautiful. Let's go down, to the swings, maybe. Yeah. Go down to the swings. And maybe we'll swing, swing, and da 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 da. So romantic, you guys. So beautiful. The sun setting on the waters, the boats. Sagittarius, I think it's no longer like tricky. I'm hearing when it comes to the choosing of the boat thing. For some reason, I feel like that has been resolved for a number of you. I don't know. Maybe for a number of you, like you've made a decision. Maybe someone has been actually planning like a surprise of some kind, and then at this point now it's like, okay, you know, I'm not preoccupied. I'm hearing as well with the content. So yeah. So this dog is so cute. So cute.
That is what we're going for. Not the ugly. Say dead. But we should never.
Cute little dog. You guys are so animals. I really well, you know, all experiences they have their time, but I really miss Bandito. Just Bandit. So I'm just gonna get over there now to the swing, and but it looks actually kind of busy. Unsurprisingly. Guys, it's just too beautiful. Check it out. Let's go over there. It seems kind of like more quiet, possibly. Listen, for a number of you, this is something that possibly is like time. Okay? It's something possibly that at least someone feels like they need to. I'm hearing this again, like, be very careful as well with the way that they carry this out. Yeah, it seems like, okay, it's pretty busy over there. So, listen. Okay, this is possibly even somebody who is going back and forth. You guys, just so beautiful. Check it out. It's like someone who possibly was thinking, you know, is it something like, do I do it now? Do I do it now? Is it really gonna work? Oh my gosh. And I'm looking at this thing. It's sitting on the dock. It's this, like, I don't know, it's a little, it's like a, look at, I don't know, I'll just show you. It says life ring on it. Okay, so, oh wait, pure energy. Let's sit down. Pure energy says, so if August 8th is Lionsgate and the most recent US eclipse was 8/21/17, coronavirus, okay, and the last eclipse so I'm looking also at this thing here. It says spill kit inside. Now, you guys, for the longest time, even the SAG reading, right? Of it was back when we first started. It's kind of cool actually. When we first started the outdoor readings for you Sagittarius, it was when was it? When we first started the outdoor readings last October? No, It was like August or September, I think, and it was something about a ship. I think we did actually say Starship. The name of the ship is Starship. I think it is, you will. But somebody's like on that boat, and they're like looking out, and they're like waving. Not at me, but someone. Okay. Starships were meant to fly. Was it October, Christina? Yeah, maybe it was October then, right? So, yeah, now it's funny because now I feel like I want to go back inside. I feel like now we should go back inside. So maybe for a number, I'm hearing Eminem. I don't know what I was going to do. Okay, maybe for a number of you, there is something that it's just so interesting. Maybe you've been planning. You're like, is it the time? Should we carry this out now? Is it like, I'm hearing, is it really realistic? Like, is it going to really, and I'm seeing this boat says surely, I don't know. No, the guy on the starship is okay. I don't know what Sagittarius, what is it? Alright. But, maybe for a number of you, it's something that you were like, maybe it's because I've got this iPad thing and I'm walking with that, whatever it is. But for a number of you, it's like this. I'm seeing somebody maybe is like this close. Now look at this little sign. I'm looking right at that right here. So for a number of you, I'm seeing somebody's like, and look at this. Right there too, I'm looking at that. Now someone possibly is, they're like this close. It's like, they're so close to presenting something. And it's in that moment where suddenly everything I'm hearing feels also socially distant. I'm hearing it in that way. I don't know. They suddenly become like so aware of like everything becomes like quiet in their head, because in a certain way they start imagining like their communication in the space. I don't know what. So I'm seeing somebody in a group of people and they're like looking at these people talk, and they've been silent the whole time, and it could be metaphorical. It could be. Now, all of a sudden, it's that feeling where they're looking at these people, and all they're thinking of, they see them talking to one another, but they suddenly realize that they think about what they're about to do. I'm hearing that as well. They're like, I'm literally gonna like propose to her right now. I'm hearing that as well. I'm literally going, look at how beautiful. It's so lovely. Isn't it lovely? Yeah, they're like, it's all gonna happen right here. And maybe that is the zoning out thing. I'm hearing, do you want a sandwich, Marcus? I'm hearing that specifically. I don't know. So, it's interesting. Or a s'more. Sagittarius. Now, for the somebody is a photographer as well. They are always with their camera. They're always, I'm hearing they're a magna cum laude, maybe they studied photography. They are like, now I'm looking again at this. They are though a little bit paranoid. We will also be quite frank with that. I'm seeing especially around possibly animals or children as well. Maybe there's something about animals or children, maybe they're like, are they okay? Like something like that, maybe something of that nature. And maybe for they're actually a doctor. Maybe they're like a vet. Okay, something like that. Now, they are very uncomfortable at times, possibly in large crowds as well. They have like this. They're very, very sensitive, and possibly they at times feel like they would rather be alone than like be hanging out 24/7 with like 100 different people with 100 different energy. I'm hearing aura. I'm hearing profiles. I'm hearing that as well, though I just can't take it. They need their alone time. They need their private time. Their silence. I'm hearing that like specifically from hanging out in big, crowded, large groups. And for them, nature is their reservoir for that. Like they're in love with nature. Maybe they frequently go to like national reservoir spaces as well. I'm seeing a woman or somebody with a really long flowing yellow skirt. So they love music. I'm hearing that as well. But water, the waterfalls, water, nature, greenery. They though as well possibly they love music. I'm hearing that again, like music combined with visual imagery, maybe music videos, things like that. Maybe they create music videos. I don't know. Take as you will. Anyways, Sagittarius. I'm hearing they're a stalker. I'm hearing they're also in love with love. I'm hearing that. Again, they have a very strong Venus for a number of you. No question, no doubt. But they have also really big, they have big ideas. Like, they think about really big concepts. I'm hearing that as what it was considered big. But I'm hearing institution. I'm hearing, Instubert. I don't know. What's the ground? All right. So now where are we going? Somebody is also a medium. I'm hearing mediumship. They have mediumship capabilities that are like very at times like can be called crazy. People can look at the way this person like operates and they're just like, oh my goodness. What do you call that? Yeah, I'm hearing that. Like maybe they feel that way. They're like, I think that maybe people wouldn't understand me. I'm hearing that as well. And then that's part of it. Possibly when they're in large groups, they feel like there is some sort of mismatch, but they find their salvation. I'm hearing through that. I don't know what that's alluding to, but they find that space of understanding in nature. I'm hearing that specifically. You know, nature is not judgmental. So for a number of you, maybe there is a little bit of this thing where they feel that, or somebody feels that there's a lot of tension at times, and the way they can diffuse that is in circumstances that are not with expectation. I'm seeing specifically of a physical type. So maybe for a number of you, they're very sensitive. They don't want to like also just get involved in like certain things, like especially physically, because they're very sensitive. They don't want to just get physically also taken away. So maybe there's a big question of boundaries in certain circumstances here, especially with people. And it's like maybe this person prefers not to like they don't get into like other people's business sort of thing is what I'm getting as well. Okay, they don't like to just feel like they're up in the group chat. I'm hearing that as well, like getting everyone's finger in everyone else's nose. Like they're not, I'm seeing that they want more of I'm hearing an E to Z list of things to do. I don't know. They don't know. Maybe they don't want to be like, instead of A to Z, E to Z. They don't want to be like out front and center, like flirting with everyone. They're not a flirt. I'm hearing that like specifically. They're not a flirt. Okay, I'm hearing it like 3 times, like really, really, really strongly. For a number of you, this person they have a lot of tension. There's a lot of tension possibly in the physical body. Now, this might be something that they communicate. So take it as you will. What does it mean to flirt? For a number of you, this is someone who has a lot of anxiety. I'm hearing as well, possibly. From time to time, they feel that it's very challenging to manage what they are experiencing, like especially in physical settings. So when, let's say they're in a group of people, maybe for a number of you, there's a really big question. There's a lot that they feel on a personal level, on a private level, like that they feel is so deep. It's like they look at this group of people and they're like, it would be so awkward for me to come out and like say this. So this is someone Sagittarius who like feels that they cannot really be themselves in like in an atmosphere that is truly interactive. Possibly this might be in relation to what they are wanting to carry out, wanting to consider in a public way. Maybe this is someone who's like, I've never done this before. I'm hearing that as well. It should just be a really new experience for them. I'm hearing that as well. So for a number of you, I'm hearing Vera Grease. I'm hearing that. Onions. I'm hearing onions and chives, please. This came through in another reading. Okay. You guys, waterfall. Waterfall. Is the waterfall following us, or like, are we following the waterfall? All right. So now let's clear that. For a number of you, they love children. I'm hearing that as well. They love children, but there is like this feeling, maybe they feel like if they were to have kids, like they would feel so paranoid. They would feel so like they are that type of person who's like, I would rather not have a bunny because I would be so sad if it were to die. It's like something like this. It's like something like this. Like they feel they also at times are too into their field. They're too into the field. They look at the waterfall and they start crying like at times for a number of you because they feel everything, nature, especially like included. You know, they look at flowers and they're just like, I'm hearing who came first, you or me. I'm hearing that. It's like, I don't know what. It's a philosophical, very philosophical, you know? It's like the meaning of life sort of pondering here, you know, kind of like, you know, I don't want to harm the plants and the animals. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing that with these flowers right here. So I don't know, for a number of you, somebody possibly they're in touch with their sensitivity in this way. They feel the network around them, and that is especially relevant when it comes to social interaction. Okay, like in a public setting, possibly. But if you're dealing with someone and you're like, I'm hearing Paul Getty Museum. I don't know what that's into, but you're like, why are they like always passing up the opportunity to hang out? I'm hearing that as well. Like, just know that they are possibly, for a number of you, really good. I'm hearing getting their temperature taken. I'm hearing to be told out loud, but like in another time and place. Like maybe for a number of you, this is the type of person who likes to prepare for things as well. They don't like to just all of a sudden show up like on the Magic Mountain ride and like have to buckle in. I'm hearing like immediately they want to think about it. They're like, okay, so what am I doing? Where are we going, guys? What is the ride entail sort of feeling? Yeah, can we say they're not really, I don't know, like a risk taker, but maybe there's just, I'm hearing there's a movie reel or two that they want to watch before, because they get really into situations and they take things very seriously. They don't want to just say like, okay, maybe they're like, I don't want to just say that this is like something that I kind of just like thought was cool, and then I just like thought my way through the envelope and sealed it. Like, they also don't want to just do things, let's say, just because it's expected. So possibly for a number of you, you're dealing with someone or some space that is really like, they are very personal. They have a very personal side to their experience, I'm hearing as well. So give me just a quick sec. We're going to go back inside and hey guys, we're back. Oh, just turned right on there. Okay. Cool. So, for a number of you, I'm hearing this real strongly. There's a big question when it comes to the concept of children. Someone maybe is like, well, I'm hearing the very... You guys, hello, we're here. We're back? Okay. We're back, right? You guys can see me and... Oh yeah, it stopped the children. So, there's something that for a number of you, like, I kid you not, like, there's a big question, possibly, when it comes to... maybe someone goes silent like, at the thought of, the sound of, like, the minute that you start talking about children... Wait, it doesn't adjust, does it? Okay. The minute you start talking about, like, children, like, they're like, oops, I chose the wrong channel. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to call you. You know, I needed to just do that other one thing. I'm hearing that, like, specifically. I don't know what that's alluding to, but maybe this is happening on a level that is, like, maybe even really the concept of something particular. It's some kind of conversation that I don't want to say that someone backs out of, but, like, they're like, I'm here because we belong together. I'm not sung by Mariah Carey. Let me wash my hands real quick. But I'm hearing, no, it's children related to children. And I'm hearing somebody has a lot of Leo in their chart. A lot of Sag, Leo, they're like, why do they go silent? Why do they go cold every time we talk about that? I'm hearing that as well. Like, it's something of that nature, possibly. Let me just try. Yeah, so I'm seeing someone possibly they're just. So let's say it in this way. Somebody has a lot of fire, a lot of air in the chart, possibly even a lot of fire. Someone has a lot of air. I'm hearing, especially when it comes maybe to their Mars, their Sun. They could be a sun sign, sun in an air sign. They could even have ascendant rising in an air sign, or there could be just a lot of air energy there. There could be a lot of water as well. I'm seeing air and water, and then fire. So the way someone may operate, like, they may feel like, okay, it's compared to, let's say, this the way that I see that there's a reaction that someone has to something, and to someone it kind of brings this feeling of confusion, like, wait, so they don't want, I'm here, they don't want that? I'm here, they don't want that with me? Like, they don't want that? I'm here commitment. I'm going to as well, like, they're confused. They just don't understand. They're like, if you wanted this, like, you would have taken it. I'm hearing it, the minute I offered, I'm hearing it as well. Eight of Pentacles, like, you would have taken it on, the opportunity, the experience, maybe you definitely focused on children. You know, for a number, maybe this was what was for a certain period of time, like, and there's a turnaround with that. So maybe your daughter swords, there's a daughter of cups and the father's sword, Ace of Swords. Someone's like really, okay, but so now possibly there is this, listen, they're very creative. Don't get them wrong either. They're super, father wants, yeah. This is somebody who's nervous. It's about not just nervousness, but this is a new experience. Son of Cups who are feeling some heaviness in the chest. Son of Cups just landed right next to the Daughter of Cups, just sitting right next to her. They're very, very, I don't want to say like also hard on themselves, skeptical. Okay, maybe they feel like, oh, what if that happens, what if that happens? They think through it, you know, Nine of Pentacles, right? All right, Sagittarius. So this was really an interesting read. Quite in depth. Maybe we'll get into, I don't know how this trilogy series for you. Friggin' oh my. I have a few readings both though, but in the meantime, Ace of Wands here, someone's in love. They see someone as everything, okay? Daughter of Wands, Mirror, I'm hearing Lyra. Lyra, I think that's a star seed constellation. Ace of Wands upright, mirroring the daughter. It could be metaphorical. Somebody is like, they see some space as like, you know, I'm hearing my mirror, Son of Cups and the Daughter of Cups. It's you know, really attractive, but there's a question of, you know, the state of recognizing oneself in the mirror, right? Like there could be a mirror, but it's like we, you know, it will be reflecting something, but it's up to us to look in the mirror and like also acknowledge what it. So what is mirror? So let's clear that. So for a number of you, yeah, there's something that possibly. I'm hearing that with the Nine of Pentacles as well. There's a lot here of history and a lot of, you know, tension maybe at times where it's like there's so much that I feel is here as potential. I'm hearing that as well with the Son of Cups, and that almost makes it as like more than. I'm hearing I can handle. Wow, one second. Son of Cups. So in the feeling space. Let's clear that and ground, backtrack, ground. And clear again. So it's about confidence. I'm hearing that as well, possibly within a certain space. It's not to say that they could be a confident person in a number of ways, but I'm seeing that they rely heavily on also they work from the paradigm possibly. Okay, they have Mars in an air sign. I'm hearing also Aries. They work with the mind to such a degree. The mind can be the third mind, the third eye mind. I'm hearing that as well with all the shorts. But when it comes to, you know, the acting on that, also that space of theory, that possibly is. They could even have a Mars in retrograde, for another Mars and an air sign in retrograde. That's where it becomes kind of like, it's not that I don't want it, it's just, I need to know like, how I will do it, in relation to the feeling of what I feel for what I want. So maybe for a number of you, it's something about the proactive space. Let's clear that. It's about the communication. I'm hearing side as well, in a physical way. So maybe there's a focus on representing something physically. Let's clear that. Representing the physical space, and like really showing up, if we can say it in that way. With the Five of Wands in reverse, Father of Swords upright, there's really a question of like, how am I showing up for this? And you know, again, I'm hearing it's not that they don't necessarily want that. This is possibly for a number of you. So, and always take as you will general reading, right? It can be taken for a number of ways, and it's always a matter of how you connect with the content personally. Again, of course, general reading, but if you feel like this is really speaking to your situation, take it to or whatever, it could be to an aspect of you. Let's clear that on ground. It may not. Oh, it may not be. But I've got to say that as well. So take it as you will. But for a number of you, this is like someone who possibly feels a little uncomfortable. They're like, I don't know. Like until this point, maybe they've held their emotions inside. That's been like they've never really had possibly the opportunity to like access, okay, their feelings in this type of way. Like they feel like this experience is something that they're not used to. Father One's reverse. Like, I don't know who I am in the frame that's being created. Maybe they feel vulnerable as well. Okay. Son of Cups is diagonal to the Father of Wands. So, for a number of you, there's also the focus on the environment. Maybe it's in this circumstance. Maybe you've been dating this person for quite some time, but there's just a circumstance of the environment when they're coming forward to make such a really big profession. That just gets a little bit like, you know, they feel like, oh, I'm moving like slowly, gradually into that space. Or I feel like I need to. No, this can be from their perspective. All right, we could be reading, you know, and it could be your energy, absolutely, as well, right, even reflectively. But for a number of you, yeah, it's just split right there to the Father of Cups. There's a high expectation, and they know it. They're like, I need to level up for this. Father of Cups. I need to, like, be my best. I'm kind of the Emperor. They got a real high standard. But, you know, it's something that, again, is from their perspective, possibly. So, thank you again, I'm here, Aquarius. Yeah, it's not a Sagittarius, we're gonna Aquarius. Ace of Swords, I'm here in the Emperor. Alright. Just actually posted an Aquarius. It's a Pluto retrograde reading, so if you do feel guided, feel free to check that out. Few more notes here, let's clear that. Yeah, so it's just a matter of how someone perhaps feels they are to also invest in a certain space, and it may be something that they've been going in circles with, like really thinking, reviewing, analyzing even. Now, I don't want to say as well that there might be some kind of cycle of depression, or I don't know, with a Hermit in reverse, Lovers upright, they might have a Moon in Virgo as well. They might have these like cycles. They're like, so I'm up and then I'm down. Like maybe this isn't the way that they feel their plans are to be carried out. Like for a number of you, I'm hearing it is related to possibly the concept of you know, I have this theory, but how will it be carried out? Thank you for tuning in. Always take it as well as a matter of your personal interpretation. 1 second, I'm hearing river. By the river, they go by the river. I don't know. Every so often, they could even again. They have this space of will what I carry out also be perceived in a certain way. So take it as you will. Again, it could be related to the concept of even like will it work. I don't want to say it in that way, but maybe there's this feeling of like if they were to present something, how would it be perceived possibly? And there's a little bit of going back and forth with that. Thank you for tuning in, and we have 155 people in the room right there. $51 donated. Thank you all so much for connecting, all of your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscriptions. I'm so incredibly touched by all of you. Thank you for tuning in. I read all of your comments, and I appreciate all of you that comes into, I'm hearing, to play in this grand, I'm hearing adventure. Wow, I don't know. Maybe what someone... I'm thinking of calling them. I'm going to call them. I'm hearing the Hermit in reverse. I'm hearing 7 here. For number, the focus number. Oh, let's clear that. It's about the investment. Listen, maybe they're going back and forth before they make this decision. They're like, okay. It's a lot of prep, lead up as well is what I'm hearing back and forth. Thank you again for tuning in. Bye, you guys. Enjoy this period and enjoy June. And before we tune out, I'm hearing there's like a little bit of anxiety maybe for some with whatever this is, but it's related possibly to this decision. What is this? Okay, I'm gonna pull more on waters. Okay, with the 7 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. Okay, so they're like, yeah, it's gonna shape the way that like it's gonna change everything. God of Pentacles. This is a surprise. Death in reverse. The Hangman mirror in the Death card. So I mean, definitely Pisces, Scorpio energy here. 2 of Cups going through. Oh, over the 9 of Cups. The Father of Pentacles. This is possibly intimidating. I'm hearing, is she into me like that as well? Tower in reverse. The Magician. But they are freaking clever. Okay, they know. They can see a color. They know. I'm hearing vibrationally, energetically. But it's more the acting on that, possibly, that is the focus. when it comes to the feeling of am I ready or not. It's like, do I feel like, I am ready? Oh, interesting. 1 second, let's clear that. Ace of Cups with the Son of Wands. Yeah, it's like, imagine the Son of Wands. With Ace of, for a number of you, this is going to go again. It's like, just a matter of present again. Thank you for tuning in. Bye, you guys.